Hey everyone, welcome back. Mike Schultz with you once again and talking about weather on our Monday night newscast. Hope you had a good weekend. It was pretty nice temperature-wise. No real snow to talk about, but we were looking at some snow on the horizon. I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. And it could be the kind you maybe even have to shovel a little bit. Here's what's going on in our photograph for tonight. This one's sent in by Gary Parsons in the icy Chena River. You can see the colors and everything, and no ice here because it's probably just around the areas they get the warm water coming in, but still beautiful picture there. And as always, if you have a photograph, by all means send it to photos at ktvf11.com. Our almanac for the day, today's high 25, right now 21 degrees, but just mainly foggy and cloudy conditions. The low last night 21. Record high 39, 1984. In 1934, dropped down to 56 below. And your sunrise and sunset works out to not quite 5 hours of daylight. We'll go over 5 hours tomorrow. Here's what's going on the satellite radar. You can see what we're looking about the snow. This is a pretty good band of moisture moving up from the south, and quite a bit of it is expected to make its way through the passes, and that will help to give us a little bit of snow starting tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, and maybe even 2 to 4 inches is possible by Wednesday. So we're looking at a little bit of accumulation, but the winds will continue to be out of the south, which means warm temperatures. What's going on across the rest of the state? Well, over southeast Alaska, it is raining. Juneau reading Ketchikan, 45 degrees in rain there. Over the south central sections, just mainly cloudy skies at Anchorage, but rain around Kodiak, 44. Along the Aleutian Chain, 38 degrees at Cold Bay. Nice weather up and down the west coast, and very warm, I should say, 37 at Nome, 18 below at Barrow, and 6 above at Fort Yukon. Lower 48 weather looks like this over the Pacific Northwest. Once again, the sunshine has come out over the Seattle area, 52 degrees there. Pretty nice over the southwest. A little chilly around Denver, 28 degrees there. Chilly in Dallas, 44. Minneapolis at 5 degrees. Chicago, 20. And over the southeast, a little rain falling around New Orleans, the southern sections of Florida, but up the east coast, things are looking pretty good there. On our satellite radar, you can see the moisture that was bringing the rain pushing out over the Atlantic Ocean. Out behind, out to the west, we see a little bit of a closed area of low pressure bringing cold temperatures and some light snow. And the overall outlook for Monday, for tonight, for the northeast is calling for a real mix of weather, snow and ice and even rain right in a small area there, so they got to keep an eye on that. And the jet stream is calling for, once again, cold air to move down over the eastern half of the country, warm over the western half. Well, back to Alaska for tomorrow. Here's what it looks like there. Northern sections, partly cloudy in Barrow, mostly cloudy at Nome, and cloudy skies expected for Yukon. Here in the interior, we'll be looking at, for the most part, some snow developing for Fairbanks and Delta, and freezing rain is possible in Healy, so keep that in mind if you're driving out that direction tomorrow. Over southeast Alaska, the rain will continue with very mild temperatures, 46 at Ketchikan. Over the southwest, rain is likely at Cold Bay, rain and snow at Bethel, and some rain for Kodiak Island. And if you're heading on down to the Anchorage area, freezing rain in Anchorage, unfortunately, showers at Homer, and rain expected for Valdez. Well, once again, time for our kids' weather. It's a new week, which means it's a new time for some kids to join us here. And this week, we're going to be talking with the kids from Salsha Elementary School. Here's a young lady with a story to share tonight.
2 friends went on a walk. One of them was wearing a tank top with short shorts, and the other was wearing 50-pound snow clothes. The girl with the tank top said, "We're just going on a walk." The other said, "I know, I'm just being prepared." "For what?" said the other. "We are supposed to have snow," she said. "Didn't you check the weather?" So the girl in the tank top got snowed on. Always check the weather.
That's right. Always check the weather before you go out somewhere. Thanks to Mount McKinley Bank. Tomorrow night, another young lady will be here with an interesting story. Here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. Cloudy skies, areas of fog, some flurries, 12 degrees. Tomorrow's forecast, we're going to see some snow developing by noon, it looks like. 23 degrees, maybe a couple inches is possible, and then more snow on Wednesday. As you can see here, 9 degrees for the high, and then temperatures right around the mid-teens, which is very nice. And overnight lows will also continue quite normal, or actually above normal for this time of year. So our weird winter continues, but I don't think anybody's going to complain that much because it could be a lot colder, that's for sure.